So students, we'll now start the first chapter, that is crop production and management. First of all, see the name of this chapter, crop production. First we need to know what is a crop, how is it produced, then after its production how is it managed, that means how is it preserved, how is it stored or supplied to different parts. So before that, the basic thing that we need to know here is this chapter is completely related to agriculture, right? And agriculture is nothing but growing of plants. Hence, this chapter is included under biology part. Okay. Now, see here in this reader, the content has been explained by using two very interesting characters, that is Paheli and Bujho. Usually these are two Hindi terms that are just used to solve the riddles. Paheli here it refers to riddles and Bujho means to find out the answer for that one. So by using these two interesting terms, different questions have been asked. It is trying to show the interaction between teacher and a student, how or what type of questions will arise in student's mind, and how what you can say, person with an idea, how a person with a idea about that thing explains about that one, right? So here we'll start this one. The chapter starts with different instruments that are being used in agricultural process. Here names are given. You can see khurpi, sickle, shovel and plow. Right? These are the different kinds of instruments that are being used for agricultural purposes. Now here, as a basic or as an introduction, here it has explained that we humans and different animals are herbivores, right? We are herbivores. We cannot prepare our own food. We depend upon plants which are autotrophs. We depend upon plants, green plants which are autotrophs, and we heterotrophs depend upon them for our food, right? So through different agricultural practices, we are growing different kinds of plants. It may be of vegetables, cereals, fruits, or any other kind of item, right? So by growing those plants, by properly managing them, we are supplying food to a large quantity, or you can say a large number of people who are living on earth, right? And also you know that the population is increasing day by day, right? So it is not an easy task to supply food, to supply all these things to the whole population or a large population that is living on earth. Hence, in different areas, different agricultural practices are done. It is not necessary that in every area the same type of, you can say the crop, the same type of plants, same type of vegetables or fruits will be grown. There are certain fruits and vegetables that are limited to particular areas only. So, in order to provide food for large population, we require regular production of the crops, right? Their proper management and distribution. Why are we saying regular production? As you already know, food is the source of our energy, right? So for that food to supply energy to different people, large number of people, we need to continuously produce those plants. We need to manage them so that we can keep them, we can store them in a proper condition, safe from rain, safe from heat, like that. So proper management is required. And distribution. As you already know, the food has to be supplied to all the people, all the humans living on earth. It is not like if you are growing in your area, you will supply it to your people only. No, it has to be distributed to all the people, all the humans equally. Hence, production, management and distribution must be done in a proper manner so that every person on earth can get the food or can get the whatever the fruits and vegetables have been produced, right? Now here we have agricultural practices. Now the question will arise in your mind, How did we get to know that we have to grow it like this only, by using these many materials, by using these seeds only, right? So here you need to know, you need to go through this one. Till 10,000 BC, people were nomadic. Here nomads refer to one who doesn't have a home, a house, and moves around, simply changes its place again and again. They were wandering in groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables. The earlier man, or you can say in earlier times, man was not so evolved as we are today. So they used to eat fruits and vegetables in the raw form only, directly plucking it from the plants and eating it, taking out from the earth and eating it, right? So as the time passed, the brain of the humans developed. They started developing new techniques, new ideas. By using their brain, by using their capacities and capabilities, they have started practicing different activities which are helpful in producing different crops, different fruits, different vegetables. Thus the agricultural practices had come into the modern form. This was all the basics that you need to know about agriculture. Now the very first and important definition that we will come across here is crop. What is a crop? As I was using this term again and again, so we have a proper definition for crop. When plants of the same kind are cultivated, that means grown, at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. For example, see, if we have to grow wheat in a field, right, we do not plant only one seed or one plant. So many plants will be grown together in a large area, so that you can get a sufficient amount of wheat grains there, right? So this type of production of the plants, wherein on a large area we are growing the same kind of plant, that one is referred as crop. It may be anything, it can be rice, wheat, vegetables, fruits, or anything. So we are referring crop to the plants which are grown on a large scale, and most importantly, all the plants must be same, right? Either if you are growing tomatoes, then all plants must be of tomatoes only. If you are growing wheat, all the plants should be of wheat. In this manner, different crops will be grown depending upon the soil availability, climatic conditions, and the environment that you will see in that area. Hence you can say the crop production depends upon temperature, humidity, and rainfall in that particular area, right? So here, as today's homework, what you need to do is write a chapter name, right? If you want to clear your confusion or not to get confused, you can mention biology on the top, right? Put the chapter name, crop production and management, and note down the very first definition, that is crop. It is from here to here. You can note down this definition, practice it, write it down full page, and memorize. Also, you need to remember the things, the factors on which the agricultural practices depend. That is nothing but temperature, humidity, and rainfall. Okay, students. So that's all for today. The remaining part and the further topics we'll discuss in another video.